Thank you. Okay, that, I believe, concludes those on the list in the chambers. Is there anyone online that would like to speak? If so, could you please unmute yourself? I don't see anyone. Vice Chair, do you see? No? Okay. And I want to, I know it was indicated by by Cynthia, if you don't mind, Cynthia, if I call you Cynthia. She entered into the record some of the documents that were not in our packet, but I thought it was important to note that we also want part of the record individuals that sent letters to the commission. And I'm going to read the names. And I know there's a few here, but this is the list. Amy Gonzalez, Stephen Pritchard, Lisa G. Sharp, Mary Hunsaker Dunn, Warren Kelly, Sylvia Rodriguez, Carlos Arguello, David Maes, Scott Salmon, David Fernandez. And they are now part of the record, and they were all in support. So just wanted to make that known. Okay. So that concludes the public comment section. And okay, so I would like to move forward, commissioners. We don't have any questions, comments at this point.
Madam Chair, I do have comments, but I can save after.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and make a motion because I want this honor to approve the proposed ordinance 2022-5 declaring the community of Las Comunidades del Valle de los Ranchos, Taos County, New Mexico, a traditional historic community. And that's my motion. Is there a second?
Madam Chair, I will second that.
Okay, let's call for the vote.
Commissioner O'Donnell?
Yes.
Vice Chair Brush?
Yes.
Chair Vigil?
Yes. So now comments and questions. So I would like to make my comments, if you don't mind. Commissioner O'Donnell first. So I want to thank all those that worked really diligently for quite some time to get this done. I stayed far away so that I would have this opportunity to hear you all and make that vote. So thank you, though I saw within the community the works that were happening, signs, whatnot. You stated very well. There was a question that was posed earlier, will we protect? I hope you all see very clearly, and the community sees very clearly, the communities see very clearly that we will protect. We have just done that. So we value our traditions and cultures very clearly. And also, what I saw out there was collaboration. Someone said earlier, collaboration is heart. It truly is. And we have heart. I know this community is full of heart. So thank you all for your hard work. And congratulations.
Thank you. You can excuse me if I have a little emotion here. I cherish these last moments as a commissioner, including the opportunity to vote favorably on this ordinance. I know many of you in the audience for many years, and I think this is a very important ordinance. I also want to say that the preservation of acequias and the education and getting our young people to participate is really, it's going to be left up to you. And the importance of fighting water protests when developers come in and want to retire your water rights on the acequias for development. That includes all segments. There are certain people in the Abeta settlement who are forbidden to do that when certain entities transfer acequia rights to domestic use. But as we've seen years ago when scientists from New Mexico Tech did water studies in Llano Quemado and pointed out because of that unstable water system below that to retire water rights in Llano Quemado would cause the acequias to reduce the water flow. And that was when the commission passed, they stopped the development of Miranda Canyon, partly because of the research that Peggy Bauer and Mr. I believe Johnson had done, showing that those underground sources of water will not sustain the retirement of acequia water rights, and that the acequia feeds those underground sources. So I'm just encouraging you to in addition, you still have a lot of work to do, which would include fighting if there's water transfers, which we will see will probably happen, and how that you need to protect your water rights, and also, as Cynthia said, to keep the valley whole. I would just hope that beyond that, you'd also continue to help with further historic designations, which would also solidify this beautiful valley. Thank you.
Yes, Vice
Thank
Chair.
you. Thank you, Madam Chair. And thank you, everyone. My grandpa was a farmer, but our traditions and culture is not the same as those that we share now in this valley. I commend you all. It's amazing what this community has done to protect yourselves, ourselves, our valley. And I'm really just grateful and honored to stand with my sister commissioners to partner with you in protecting what we have. So congratulations. Thank you for continuing to educate me. This is an incredibly detailed and valuable document, and I did read every last word. So congratulations, and thank you for being out there to protect what we have, because that's, if we don't, if you don't, we lose it, and none of us wants that. So Happy New Year.
I wanted to add to that. I did. I as well read every piece of this, and I want you to know I stayed up late at night and first thing in the morning was talking to my husband and telling him I thought, or I would actually tell him, do you know, because I didn't know a lot of this stuff. Seriously, this is good stuff. It was not boring by no means. Thank you very much. Well done.
And Madam Chair, if I could add, this is such an important historical body of work. I hope you put it in the Taos Public Library, because this is the
It's
kind
amazing,
of document I will cherish for all the historical information.
If I can just say one thing, we really have to thank not only all the people that have written for so many years on the history of our valley, but Hank Sachs for putting it into that document. If I told him I would recognize him, he wouldn't have let me do this. But,
Well, once again, congratulations.
well, and thank you, and now let's do the map.
Oh, yes, that's right. We have another step. Okay. Okay, so let's move on. For all that excitement, let me find my my notes here, or the agenda rather. I know. Oh, here we go. Brent, there's not enough space up here. I'm kidding. Okay, so we are now moving on to resolutions and ordinances. And before us is item A, discussion, consideration, and decision regarding the approval of resolution number 2022-70, a resolution establishing a map identifying the boundaries of Las Comunidades del Valle de los Ranchos Traditional Historic Community. And it has you down, Rachel. Did you want to add anything, or we're good? Okay, Commissioner. Okay, then I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 2022-70. a resolution establishing a map identifying the boundaries of Las Comunidades del Valle de los Ranchos Traditional Historic Community.
I would like to second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. Would you please call for the vote, Ms. Tammy?
Commissioner O'Donnell,
Yes?
Vice Chair Brush,
Yes.
Chair Vigil.
Yes. Now we can say congratulations.